Welcome, my friends. This is Admiral Revan speaking, and this is the Tier 7 Operation Narai. So, I would like to start off by thanking Panoramic, Cecilia Marlos, and Yogi Khan for joining this division and doing this video with me. It's fantastic. So, at the beginning, my friends, you will find that doing this operation consists of a lot of teamwork, gameplay, and also coordination. So it's all about having fun at the end of the day. At the beginning, at the start of the battle, you'll have yourself positioned with your convoy ships that you have to escort and defend to the invasion location, which is on the bottom right hand corner. Right at the beginning, around about Delta 1 and 2, you'll encounter a battleship, a cruiser, and a destroyer that you need to focus fire on and destroy relatively pretty quick. So here comes the Duke of Costa at the moment. It's coming up right now, alongside with Wyoming battleship and a destroyer, which will be appearing right in a moment here. So once you destroy these three ships pretty quickly, that's awesome. Now, the funny thing about this operation is that anything could happen will happen. So sometimes you might encounter some torpedoes and whatnot. Now, while you're defending the convoy and escorting to the objective, you have to send other teammates to CV and transports. The CV is located around about Harriet 10 or Foxtrot 10, and also the transports will be over in India 4 and 5. That's where they will be. Now, the thing is, how you do this is that you have to send someone down far south and send someone far east. Now, there's an Iron Duke that will appear on the south of us. Now, the Iron Duke has to be taken out pretty quickly with your battleships. The problem that some players have found is that if you rush too early, the Iron Duke will actually focus on the cruiser or destroyer, whoever it is, and basically blap them. It's blap, blap, blap. That's like that. The Leander and also the Nicholas that appear in the middle in front of you, they need to be taken out. Any fortifications that you see along the way must be destroyed. And that's really the fun part. If you don't destroy the fortifications as soon as possible, that can cause a problem for your cruisers and destroyers as well as your transports. Alright, so here's the fun part of moving down further south. Alright, as we get ready to take out this Nicholas here. There we go, the Nicholas has been taken out. We have destroyed that fortification in front of us, but the good thing about being a battleship player is that you can be ahead of the fleet a little bit. The one thing that people are not aware of is that the transports can heal you. So you have a healing circle that you can go to your main transport lead. As long as that ship is alive, you still can heal, but it takes a while. Okay, so we are gonna focus fire on this battleship over here, the Iron Duke, and take care of it. And here he goes, just like so. Bingo. Alright, so this part here out in the opening, you'll encounter some cruisers. You'll have 3 cruisers to take on. Be careful of the torpedoes. So as you can see, there's a fortification I was trying to aim and shoot at. I missed it by a long shot, but hey, it happens. But here we go. We're getting ourselves positioned in the crossfire here, getting ready to go against the enemy. And looks like we have the Dallas, which is right there to the left of us. So repel the cruisers and the Missouri. Now, there is a Missouri called Little Trouble. Funny name. With that being said though, the Missouri is a Tier 9 battleship. People wondered if you can take out a Tier 9 battleship at a Tier 7. The answer is yes, you can. Even at Tier 6 you can as well. So it can be done. It's just that you have to play it correctly with your warships. As you can see, we have our cruisers starting to appear, and we got to take them out pretty quickly. And look at that, focusing fire really helps. As you can see that the cruisers have been taken out. Now is the time to quickly accelerate, get in front of the transport fleet a little bit, and move into position to get ready to intercept that little trouble, also known as the Missouri. Now, it can be taken in several ways. Where I'm going right now is the usual way where the Missouri will go to. To the left, where that other teammate of mine is the other option of where the Missouri could go to. So please be aware that this AI can happen and change as you play. Alright, so as we're closing in the gap, we're taking our time, having fun. And we're staying focusing fire on the Missouri. Now, the Missouri usually can blap anyone at long range. So if you're a cruiser or a ship that has been considered to be weakened, the Missouri actually picks on you and takes you out. So yeah, just wanted to let you know it can happen and will happen. Alright, we're moving in position now. The transports are starting to appear down the far south. So as you're playing a ship here, we have shifted scene a little bit to intercept and destroy the convoy ships far south. Now, the best ships you can use for it is pretty much any cruiser and destroyer you can use. Depending which one you're comfortable with, I say go with it. Make sure you destroy the destroyer that's there first, focus fire on it and take it out as soon as possible. Once you've taken out the destroyer, then you can focus on killing the transports and the fortification. Now, if you're having trouble killing the fortification, get one of your battleships or someone that has good AP shells and take out that fortification. As you can see, the destroyer has fired torpedoes at my teammate here, and yep, we had to dodge them. So the thing with these transports, they take off pretty rather quick, and it's a good bonus mission for you to enjoy. So as you move in, just focus fire on the transports with your teammate. Having one or two of you is good. Sending three of you is a bit overkill, mind you. And it's good, to have a good group of teammates, working together. As you can see, I'm just making sure that everything is going as planned. So that's how you deal with the transports. Now, while you're getting closing in the base, this is the CV. Now, you have to destroy and intercept the CV called King. Now, it's a bonus objective and that you can get towards the 5-star achievement. So, if you destroy both the transports and the CV, you'll acquire the 5 stars. Now, I'm playing the Atlanta at this point here, moving in, closing in the gap, getting myself in position, as you can tell, and I'm moving closer and closer to where the CV would appear. Now, there's the CV in the distance, the Lexington. Now, I was about to open fire on him, which I did, but I realized, there's a destroyer. The CV King is defended by a destroyer and a cruiser. So focus fire on that, take it out as soon as possible. HE is your friend. Mind you, I love playing the Atlanta with HE. Setting fires and taking names, which is fantastic. Look at that destroyer, and the destroyer never had a chance. But, take your time, enjoy the game. That's the way it is. And look at that, we just took it out. Now we're focusing fire on the cruiser, and that looks like the Phoenix to me, actually. Yep, it is. So the Phoenix is getting focus fired on. Keep burning him down. Now, as you notice in the middle of the map, my teammates are actually moving in. So as they're moving into objective, they're having fun doing what they have to do. And bingo. And then you deal with the carrier and call it a day. So as you proceed towards getting closer towards the main battle group of the fleet itself, you go in and take out the fleet that's defending it, the base. The fortifications need to be taken out as well. And honestly, you can, have fun with doing this anyway. So as you slowly take yourself into position here, you're definitely, having a good time. So this is pretty awesome all around. So be careful of the destroyers, the battleships and cruisers in the area, and that's pretty much it, in a nutshell. As you can see, I'm slowly moving to position, and looking good. Definitely looking good. The transports will take in position around the base, and the lead transport will be where my teammate is at the moment over in Gulf 7, so he'll be parked over there if you need on continuous healing. But as we approach the fleet here, you can actually pretty much tank it and do it yourself. So as you punch in closer towards the objective, you have a variety of ships that you can pick on and fight and destroy them as quickly as possible. So remember to focus fire on them one at a time and then burn them down. Okay. So you can see now that the wave is starting to come out. The fleets that's coming out of this is actually the gun waves. So it's actually pretty much fun to play with and check out, really honestly. Okay, there we go, focus on the destroyer. But whatever you can do in this battle mode at this point in time, you can rush in with a battleship with torpedoes, you can rush in with a cruiser with torpedoes, even destroyers. Just remember to be careful as you get closer to the enemy. Now, as you can tell, that my Scharnhorst that I'm driving at the moment is a very good Tier 7 battleship that you could use for this game mode. Definitely worthy for its name. Now, as I'm closing towards the area, I'm just like, okay, yep, and look out, there's a second wave. Hello. So I start focusing fire on the enemy real quick. If you know where the enemy is going to be spawning straight away, you actually can pretty much take some names and get rid of them pretty quick. And look at that. That destroyer never stood a chance. Oh, look out. There's another ship that's, asking for it too. And woohoo! Now one destroyed. So this last wave here has got the Colorado ship called Cherokee, I think it's called, or Cherokee, that you need to take out. But yes, once you've taken out all these ships, pretty much is a win. So there we go, focusing fire on the target. Oh no, torpedo tube has been destroyed. But yes, this can be a fun map to play. As you can tell, that the transport's limit is actually slowly pulling up. So 2,400 troops is going to be landing if all the transports have survived. But if you destroy these ships real quick, before the transports arrived, you actually get a nice achievement for it. And well, I think this is a good sign that the objective is now complete. So yes, there you go folks, that's how you do Operation Narai. Pretty straightforward, quick and easy. But yes, overall, it's a fantastic operation for Tier 7. I have always enjoyed it very much. So that is an example, a good example of acquiring 5 stars. That's pretty good to me, mind you. But yeah, my friends, that is a fantastic operation all round. I mean, like, folks, if you haven't done it, I would highly recommend it to each and every one of you out there. So, in moving forward, my friends, I would like to say a big thanks to everyone here for what they have done, and go forth and enjoy Operation Narai. So, if you have any questions and whatnot, feel free to ask me anytime. Until then, check out my social links down below, and I am looking forward to you on the next stream.